Hello, thanks for joining me for another shave. Today is Wednesday, and I just put out that short with the Ever-Ready lather catcher I picked up today and that Gillette pre-war tech. And I'm going to do a shave with the Ever-Ready because it's been a while since I've shaved with any of my gem razors or lather catchers or any of them. I got a brand new gem blade, PTF coated stainless blade I'm going to load up, and got the Ever-Ready brush. I mean, this is my favorite brush. It's a reknotted vintage brush, but I'm going to be using that today. Soap today, I got Ben Franklin from Sterling. They don't make this anymore. Very colonial cloves kind of scent thing. Got that. I've got the splash because, yeah. And I'm going to use some witch hazel today. I'm going to use some Thayer's. I really don't care too much for Thayer's, but I'm going to give it another try. There's something in it that's like tacky, I think, but yeah. All right. How you guys been? I have been good. I've been exercising, doing real well. And to load this, let's talk about this razor first a little bit. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I don't know when this date's from. There's like 6 different head designs from 1904 to 11 with these. I know the other one I have is 1907. You know what date this is? Put it down below. I'm going to put it in the description. Is 1904 to 1911 because I don't know and I'm not going to just make up a number. These were meant for both wedge and, you know, the blades that were before this, which were thick carbon steel with a thick spine. This design, which we use modern, is designed for the gem micromatic, and the stainless came around in the 60s. So, but a lot of people think this is a paint scraping blade, but it was a shaving blade before that. And what I did was I slid it onto the stops and I pushed that forward. And yeah, you could use a wedge adapter with this to get a more shallower angle. I don't know if this handle is original. It may be off of a Camfee Brothers razor. I don't know, but I like it. So I'm going to use it. All right, let's get going with this shave. And I didn't mention the short. I'm going to pay 20 bucks for that, which is very good for lather catchers because eBay right now is just ridiculous, the prices. I keep saying this every shave video, but it's hard to find good deals. I know Jim, he's always finding good deals on them on eBay. You really got to hawk eBay. And you can see this is getting kind of low. I don't use it too often because that cloves. If you don't like cloves, this ain't the soap for you. But it's got cloves. I think benzoin was one of the, and yeah. Like what you would think of if you went back to colonial America. And you can see I got some growth on the face. I also did go to the Vermont Antique Mall, but I did a quick look around at the razors. It was the same stuff from when I was there earlier in the year, and I'm kind of disappointed. But I spotted a muzzle loader that I've been looking for. And if you're on Badger and Blade, you probably saw my post with that. I won't talk too much about that because I know some of you guys aren't into firearms and all that. I'm into muzzle loading firearms. That's my, I really like that kind of stuff. Civil War muskets, reproductions, all that kind of stuff. Oh, well, I'm making quite the mess with it. This stuff lathers really easy. So no, I was happy to find that. Nice guy. He had a bunch of different razors too. He had a lot of gems, a lot of Gillette. Nothing, high-end adjustable, but a lot of techs. When I go back, I'm going to pick up some of the techs because I don't have a ball-end tech right now. And I really do like Gillette techs. With the right blade, perfect. And that pre-war, I was looking for something like that because my uncle's going to be printing the the base plates, the 3D printed ones. And when I get that in, I'll link to his YouTube channel, because he does some cool stuff with Dodge stuff, Mopar stuff. All right, angle on this, you got to control the angle. There's no top cap, so yeah. All right, let's see how this is gonna go. I want to check real quick. Yeah, everything looks good. As I remembered, my other one, my 1907-ish, was kind of aggressive. This one doesn't seem so. But that one's also had a hard life. And they call it a lather catcher because it catches the whole pass of, you shaving, and then you'd rinse it off in the wash basin. Remember, these were designed before running water. Can be tricky with the tab around the nose. This one's kind of mild. I'm very surprised. I thought this was going to be quite aggressive. And, I've got some growth on the face, so I was like, yeah, it's not going to be too bad. But no, this one's kind of medium mild. So maybe there's variations within the years. I don't know. I don't know what kind of life this one's had. Took it off easy. Wow. Let me get this sideburn a little better. Not that it matters any, because I'm just going to shave my head again. And this soap has plenty of residual slickness. All right, let's lather up again and put a little water to it. What else news-wise out there in the razor world? The Razor Blade Company. I was going to order some blades from them, and they're not shipping to U.S. customers. And there's a whole big crap show post on Badger and Blade if you're interested. With that was bad news right there, because that's where I get most of my Lord blades from. And yeah, not good. And I checked on eBay afterwards, and all the U.S. vendors went up in price. And what? I won't use foul language, but I'm tempted to. What else? I also seen a post with Permasharp, the saloon packs, the halves. Now they're being made in China. I'm probably not going to get them because, yeah, I've had horrible luck with Chinese-made blades except for one, and that's the Gillette Super Blue stainless blade. And it's not like it's, feather or Persona Lab Blue level. If you watch my video with the King C Gillette blades, yeah, from China, it wasn't great. You got to get the angle with this. These are very nice shaving razors. I will say that. They are unforgiving to bad technique. But what razor isn't, Yeah, this one's real mild. This is like Gem Junior mild. Rinse that out, and the last pass. I haven't looked at the prices on these on eBay. I really haven't been looking at vintage razors on eBay. I really haven't. I'm going to be listing some on eBay, but because I have to get rid of some. I have way too many. I've paid forward some of them, but yeah. Camphy Brothers 1880 prototype is going. I think I got some Gem Juniors. I got extras. They're not the bar. I like my Gem Junior bar, but why do I need all these Gem Juniors? I'm a shaver. I kind of collect, but I'm more of a, I'm into the shaving aspect. I see guys with huge displays with razors, which is fine. I have nowhere to store them. They're in totes right now. Yeah, this one surprised me. The Yankee, or what is it, Daisy, which is the before this, 1903. That one's aggressive. Gotta watch the presser. I almost got myself. And I haven't cut myself yet, so. Right now it's at about a 9. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, that's right there, and it'd be BBS. Let me get it on an angle. Yeah, that's like 9.5. That's almost BBS. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to chase irritation. And I am wearing today my, what is it, GWN 5610 old model. I got this, 2019, and this is one of my favorite G-Shocks. I recommend it. And the new model's got an LED, where this one's got the old, illuminate, where the whole screen goes. Just some subtle changes. If you're looking for a G-Shock that's solar, and this one sets itself to the atomic clock if you have the signal where you live. Awesome watch. Definitely recommend it. Takes a beating. No issues. So let's see. Do I have any cuts? I might, but no, I'm not seeing any weepers and not seeing any irritation. All right, Thayer's. This is the normal stuff. I got this from Ollie's on sale, which is a big, closeout store. They have lemon stuff there too. I seen the other day. Yeah, I'm not feeling any irritation. All right, and Ben Franklin aftershave. This stuff has witch hazel in it. I just, wanted to give Thayer's a try as well. Touch down on the neck here. down here, a little bit of irritation. Oof, wow, definitely strong. So so what do I, let me rinse this razor off. I'll show you how to take care of it, because there's a certain way. You want to unhinge the blade carefully, pull it out. You see the gunk on the back of that, and if you're going to use carbon steel blades, it's very important that you rinse the blades. Some people wipe carbon steel. With the stainless blades, you do not wipe them. When you let them dry, and then you put them back in the cardboard sleeve that they come in. And with the razor, just rinse it off good, shake it out, and I let it dry. So I recommend this for a first lather catcher. No, I actually recommend a Gem Junior or a Gen Junior bar, because they're mild. I don't know what you're going to get with this, because yeah, I've got two, and one's wild and one's mild. So, and there's different years and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but cool. This is probably well over 110 years old. Cool to do a shave with it, and lather catchers are just cool in general. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Comments and questions down below. Take care out there, and happy shaves.